What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm gonna be doing another story time for you guys. Today I'm gonna be talking about the time that I got fired from Jack in the Box. Before we get started, give this video a big thumbs up, click that subscribe button down below, and give that bell a ring so you can get a notification every single time that I upload. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, but before that, I'm on the road to 800, so click that subscribe button, y'all. I know we got this. I know y'all can do it. So let's get to it. Anyways, let me just start from the complete beginning. When I worked at Jack in the Box, it was beyond stressful. Our manager went missing for months. We did not have a manager for months. It was the assistant manager and the team leads. So we were already understaffed. We didn't have a manager. People would call out all the time, like all the time. And then somewhere down the line, I ended up becoming team lead. So with being a team lead, you have to do overnight shifts, you have to count the safe, you have to give out breaks, you have to learn every single position that Jack in the Box has to offer. It's a lot of work. But with that being said, I became team lead and I was doing an overnight shift, right? Mind you guys, I've done a few overnight shifts prior to this exact moment that I'm about to tell you about. And we've had customers that have gotten upset and this, that, and the third, but not like this one. So there was this one overnight shift, 10 p.m. to 6 p.m. I was doing that. And the night was going so far so good. I actually had help this time because usually it's just me and the cook all night. I had to fry the French fries, the tacos, the wedges, all that fried stuff. I had to do it. I had to take orders. I had to charge, make drinks, bag the food, make sure the food is right, do the DoorDash orders. Like, I literally had to do everything by myself, except for cook the food and the hamburgers. But anyways, that night I had a lot of help. I had the fryer, I had 2 cashiers, and the cook. So basically I didn't have to do anything. So anyways, 3 a.m. came, about 3:26, 3:25, something like that. This couple comes and they pull up to the window. At this point, I'm like, I have 3 hours left. I can do this. Like, I'm counting down the times. They come to the speaker and they order potato wedges. For those of you who are not familiar with Jack in the Box's menu, they have bacon potato wedges and they have regular wedges. They came to the window and they said they wanted wedges. I asked them, do you guys want the ones with bacon and cheese or do you want the regular ones?
They said the regular ones.
There's literally something on my nose. They said the regular ones, right? I know it's 3 a.m, you know, people are like half asleep at this time. I was fully awake. I had 2 coffees by time 3 a.m. came because I'm not going to be sleepy. You know what I mean? An overnight shift sleepy. The work won't get done if you're sleepy. But they pull to the window. I tell them their total and they pay for it. The card goes through and everything. I give them the food. I ask them if they want any sauces. They're looking in the bag, like mad dogging the bag, giving it a little stank face or whatever. And I'm there like, I gave you what you ordered. Like, what else do you want? And they're telling me it's wrong. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what the fuck do you mean it's wrong? That's what the fuck you ordered, you dumbass, bitch ass, trick ass hoe. But me being a team lead and a cashier at the moment, representing Jack in the Box, I was very nice, respectful, cordial. And I told them, I said, you guys didn't let me know that you wanted the ones with bacon and cheese. I asked you if you wanted wedges. I didn't even get to finish my sentence, you guys. The husband was interrupting me. He was like, no, this is not what we wanted. And he like gives the bag like that, like, here, bitch, type of shit. So I just stood back and looked and stared, and I'm talking slow. So I'm like, that's not what you guys ordered. I clearly asked you if you wanted the ones with bacon or if you wanted the regular ones. I can go ahead and charge you for the ones that you guys apparently wanted instead of what I charged you for. I was talking to them so soft, so respectful, so nicely. And he's like shaking the bag as I'm telling him the situation. So he then proceeds to say, "Are you stupid?" And I just stood back and I was like, I was just staring at him because I couldn't believe he just said that shit to me. Like, just because I'm behind this window, don't think I'm scared to lose my job. Don't think I'm scared to lose this little fucking jack-in-the-box. No, bitch. The fuck? You think you can talk to me any kind of way because I'm behind the window? No. There's a door. I can walk out that bitch and what's up then? Like, anyways. So, I told them, okay, no problem. I went on their little computer and I put bacon potato wedges. I gave them their total. I asked for their card back and I charged them for the freaking bacon potato wedges. And yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but they were getting on my nerves. So basically they got charged twice. And again, let me repeat that. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that, but I did it because they was pissing me the fuck off. It's 3:20 in the morning. And you're coming to the drive-thru of Jack in the Box, pressed over some wedges. Some wedges? Like, are you dead ass right now? Anyways, I charged them for the bacon potato wedges, and I was going to the back to go and make them. They started talking shit, getting loud. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna close the window, and I'm gonna go make your food. I went to go make their food. I come back. The girlfriend's out of the car. She opens the window, like literally puts her hand on the windows like this, and she opens it like that, slams it, and she's like, "You're a fucking rude ass manager. You shouldn't even be there." Da-da-da-da, just straight going off of me. She's like, "Fuck you, bitch." And I'm just like, let me go ahead and pull my camera out real quick so they can see what the fuck this bitch is doing, because I'm not gonna get fired behind this. You're not gonna fire me because this girl wants to be acting up. That's not my fault. And mind you, I did not know we couldn't record them. Nobody told me that. Nobody told me that before becoming team lead. Nobody told me that before becoming a cashier. Nobody told me that before I even got hired. So how was I supposed to know? Hello. Anyways, I was recording the lady so I can show proof to the managers how I was acting and how the customers were acting. So she's still at the window. I closed it. I locked it. And I was just standing there recording them. The husband is like, with the wedges. The husband is with the wedges right there, just holding it out the window, honking his horn back to back to back, holding up the line. And I ended up refunding them for the wedges. So they got the wedges for free, and I charged them for a small regular wedges, which was like $1 something. So instead of paying the $2 for the baked potato wedges, which has more ingredients to it, which means it's going to be more money, I charged them for something that they didn't even order. So you got free food and you're still mad? Like, you got 2 free foods. You got the wedges, the regular ones, and the bacon and cheese ones. Like, anyways, these people ended up staying at the window for 20 minutes, holding up the whole line. And you guys, when I looked out the window to see how long the line was, not only was the little pathway where you pay, you know, like when you're pulling in the drive-thru and there's like 2 windows, we only had 1. So that little pathway of the window was full. Where the speaker was full. The side, like the side part of our parking lot was full. And there was cars like waiting outside of the parking lot to pull in. We were hella crowded. And I think it was like a Friday, Saturday in the morning. Like, it was just party hours, basically. So they ended up staying there for a long ass time. They didn't want to leave, so I had to call the police. That was my first time ever calling the police, and I've literally never had to call the police, and it sucks that I have to do it for something so boring. But when you're a team lead and you're having issues with customers and they're being violent like that and stuff, you have to call the police. Like, so I called them, I explained to them the situation, and I forgot to mention, their eyes were red as fuck. Red as fuck. So either they were high on something or drunk as fuck. If you're high and drunk, you shouldn't be driving. And you damn sure shouldn't be coming through my drive-thru while I'm working, pissing me off at no fucking 3 in the morning. You're not the one that has to stay up all the way until 6 a.m. You're not staying up all those hours. I am. So I just felt like it was really stressful. It was really irritating me. Anyways, I had to explain to the police the description of them, their race, their weight, their sizes, their weight, their skin color, their car, stuff like I had to explain all that stuff to them. By the time I finished giving the description and I went to go check, because they asked me, they're like, are they still there? And I said, let me go check. They were not there anymore. So I wasted my time calling the police, basically. Long story short, 2 days after, they comment on the Jack in the Box website, and they're like, I went through the drive-through. This girl was so rude to us. The manager that was there overnight, and they steady saying manager. I was not the manager. I wasn't the manager. I was team lead. Like, get it right, you Spencer. But anyways, she was like, yeah, she was so rude to me. She charged me for something that I didn't even order. She was like, she closed the window on us. We're thinking about getting the lawyers involved. I'm either gonna sue her or Jack in the Box. And I guess that's what pushed Jack in the Box to firing me. But after that, they called me upstairs. I had to write my statement and explain exactly everything that happened. I think maybe 1 or 2 days after that, explaining to literally all the managers what happened. That's when the assistant manager, she texted me. She was like, hey, can you come in 10 to 6, which is that same shift again. I said, all right, bet. You know, I'm getting all these hours, might as well. The store manager, the person that's in charge of the whole store, she texts me and she's like, actually, can you come in 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.? And I'm like, okay, that's even better. I don't have to do an overnight shift. I was like, yes. Turns out I went in there. I had my uniform, my name tag, my belt, like all that's not my belt. I actually did not have a belt, but I had like my whole uniform on, ready to go. I went upstairs to put my bag, and I was coming back downstairs to clock in. The assistant manager goes, oh, before you clock in, go talk to the person, the store manager. I almost said her name, but I went to go talk to her. There was a lady with her, and I was like, seems very much like they're gonna fire me. So I was already like, okay, bet, like, I've gotten fired before. I'm not unfamiliar with this, you know? So they sat me down, and they're basically like, so we're gonna be letting you go because you did record this lady and post. Oh, I also posted her on TikTok. Now that I'm fired, I might as well show you guys the video. So if I have the video somewhere on my phone, I'm gonna insert the video for you guys. Like, the fuck?
Huh. Yes, take a picture of me, videotape me. You are a rude ass fucking manager, and you don't know how to do your fucking job.
They're still wrong, you know that?
I'm so scared. You're gonna sue me. Like, what the fuck am I give you? Like, $1? Anyways, they were like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and fire you. We're gonna give you your last check because you recorded her and posted her on TikTok, basically. I said, okay. She asked for the little key badge that removes mistakes from registers that regular cashiers are not able to do. So I gave her that back. I went upstairs and I was like, oh, hold on. Because my dad literally had just dropped me off. So I was like, hold on, let me call my dad in time to come back to get me. Because what I'm not going to do is finish this shift and then be fired. No. My dad was mad because he was literally halfway home. He had to come back and get me. I interrupted their conversation because what they're saying is not important. All I hear is, I'm not giving you no more money. So I have nothing else to say to you. You know? So I called my dad. He came back and got me. And everybody was like, no way, they fired you. I was like, yeah, it's whatever. Like, you guys are already understaffed. You have people that barely want to work. People are quitting. Nobody wants to do overnight shifts. Nobody wants to do team lead. Nobody wants to come when they call them in. Nobody wants to do certain things, but I was that employee that did literally everything. They would ask me to clean, I would do it. They would ask me to stay overnight, I would do it. They would ask me to just everything. I would do everything. So that's probably how I became team lead, because I'm such a good employee. What the fuck? At any job. But long story short, this bitch got me fired, and here I am now. I literally got a new job a week later. Like, a week later. You really tried it. She really tried it. She really tried it. But that's the story time. Like, I'm still shook. I wish that I could still work there. I really got along with the employees. It was fun being a team lead. I didn't have to do absolutely nothing but just give out breaks. Ooh, my knees. All I had to do was give out breaks and count the safe, and that's about it. And just stand there and tell people what to do. Like, who wouldn't want to get paid to do that? Anyways, I'm going to become team lead at my new job. And anyways, you guys, that is the end of that story time. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Click that bell. Click that subscribe button. Click that share button. Get me to 1,000 subs, y'all. Get me to 1,000 subs, y'all. But I'll see you on the next video.